Hey guys, it's Megan, Tulip by any name. Today is Veda Day 16, and Veda stands for a new video or vlog every day for the month of April. And so today's April 16th. Yesterday I talked about some unpopular names for girls. Today I'm doing the same but with boys, and I'll link the girls down below in case you want to check that out. And so what I'm doing is picking a different name for every letter of the alphabet, A through Z, and these are names that are not in the top 1,000 here in the US. And so I tried to pick names that were not too out there and off the wall that I could actually see people using as names for their children, although I have to admit some letters it's a lot easier to find a name for than others. So yeah, bear with me. I tried to pick ones that weren't too strange. So let's go ahead and get started. All these names will be listed down below as well in case you just want to see them again. So for A, I picked Anchor. I know that's a little weird for some people. It is a word name, but I thought with the names like Asher and Archer on the rise, Anchor kind of has that same sound to it. For B, I picked Breckin. There's two spellings to it, so I put them both here for you. And Breccan is Irish, and it means freckled or speckled, and people are really loving Irish names right now here in the US, so I thought it kind of sounded on trend. For C, I picked Colegan. I went to college with a man named Colegan. He definitely went by the name Cole, and Colegan comes from the name coal, which means coal black. To me, with that AN ending, it also sounds right on track, and I know a lot of people like the name Cole, and you could use it as a nickname, obviously. For D, I picked Decker. Decker is a German occupational name, and it means roofer, and occupational names are popular right now. For E, I picked Ewan. Ewan is a Scottish form of a Gaelic name that has the same sound, and it means youth, and it will remind a lot of people of the actor Ewan McGregor. I'm sorry there's the ambulance outside. There was a gardener earlier. I just can't kind of win. I'm just going to keep going, and I hope everyone's okay. So for F, I picked Finian. Finian is fun to say. I love names that roll off my tongue fun, obviously. If you've seen my videos, I always talk about that. Finian is Irish, and it means fair. And I know a lot of people, myself included, love the Finn sound, like Finn names, and like Finnegan, or just Finn on its own, and Finian fits in with that. So I thought it was cool to list. For G, I have Gulliver. Gulliver is also Irish. It means glutton. It will remind a lot of people of the children's tale, Gulliver's Travels. For H, I have Hurst, and it is an English name. It means wooded hill. It reminds me a little bit of like the Hurst family, William Randall Hurst and Patty Hurst and all of them. For I have Indio. Indio is Spanish. It means Indian, and it's the name of Robert Downey Jr.'s oldest child, his son. For J, I have Jericho. I also went to college with a boy named Jericho. He went by Jerry, which I don't like as much, but I think Jericho is really a cool name, and it's a biblical place name. For K, I have Keir. Keir is an Irish name. It means dark. It also means black. I know some people that have this as a last name, and I think it's kind of a cool, like if your mother's or your maiden name was Keir, it's kind of a neat name to give your son or daughter. For L, I have Laszlo, mostly just because, again, I want to say it. Laszlo is Hungarian, and it means glorious ruler. And isn't Laszlo just kind of like a little twisty treat for your tongue? I don't know if it's how usable it is, but it's fun to say. For M, I have Mathis. Mathis is French and German in its background. And also, when I say these, I recognize like Mathis or any name could be more than one origin, or it's popular in another country, not France or Germany only. I'm just kind of giving like the most popular where it originated from. So back to Mathis. Mathis is a form of Matthias and also a form of Matthew. For N, I have Naveed. Naveed is a Persian name, and it means good news. It's a good meaning. For O, I have Omri. Omri is Hebrew. It means my sheaf, and it was the name of the little boy in the book Indian in the Cupboard, Omri. I think they did a movie as well for it, so book and movie. For P, I have Penn. Penn is English. It means enclosure. Penn sounds like Ben very much, but I think it's a cool alternative to that if you didn't want to use Ben. For Q, I have Quaid. I'm going to put both spellings down. Quaid is Latin, more common as a surname, and it means fourth born. For R, I have Radley. Kind of sounds like Bradley. I don't know, Virginia's nickname Rad. That might be a little too cool for my style, but some people I could totally see them having a little kid named Radley and calling him Rad. Radley is English, and it means red meadow. For S, I have Seldon. Kind of sounds like Sheldon. Seldon is English, and it means from the house on the hill. For T, I have Taj. Taj is Hindi, and it means crown. For U, okay, so this is where it starts to get hard, okay? U, I have urban. Urban is Latin, and it means of the city. For V, I have Vinson, not Vincent, but it is English, and it means son of Vincent. Yeah, I had to get creative with that one to find a V name not in the top 1,000 that didn't sound too crazy. Vinson was as good as I could do. For W, I have Wilder. Wilder is a surname or a word name, and Goldie Hawn's son, Oliver, named his son Wilder. For X, I have Zan. It's X-A-N, but it sounds like Z-A-N. And it's a diminutive of the name Alexander, which means defending of men. For Y, I have Yeats. Y was so hard. But Yeats is English, and it means the gates, and the only reason I thought it was any bit cool was really for the Irish writer William Butler Yeats, who's a playwright, poet, and yeah, really good if you're interested in picking up some literature. And for Z, I have Zoltan. Zoltan is Hungarian, and it means life. So thanks for watching. I would love to hear what your alternative names are that are not in the top 1,000, not popular, not common. So leave me a comment or a message, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.